The Yankees. That's socked into left center field, headed toward the alley. Rafaela to cut it. Yeah, he got there in a heartbeat. Here's Aaron Judge, 256, 31 home runs.
Young players, seeing what they might be able to bring to the table here in the future.
Red Sox doing a lot of the same thing.
Playing in front of a nice sunny condition and nice and cool.
That's a nice change of pace for sure. As we mentioned, nothing on the road, not even a rain delay on the road this year. So, and we talked about this going back on June 16. Runner goes and a high pop into center. Florial had
drops it. I can still have my momentum, possibly thinking second. What a lot of people are grading him at is he's an elite center fielder, a really good shortstop, first base. It's a learned trait.
Oh, you mentioned Trevor Story, and he had a rehab. Florial taken off up to center, and same drill.
He's totally dinking him. I love it. Level necessarily per se yet, but 22 years old and doing stuff like that.
The base of the wall, fouled off by Wells, and that was a glimpse. So you're seeing
development.
Liner that'll be caught by Story to retire the side. One man left. 282 earned run average. Graduate of Bishop Hendricken High School.
At BC.
Rafaela showing bunt. 1-1.
Yeah, good job.
Devers on deck and a foul at home plate. Get plenty of help in the interim. Swing and a miss. That one got by him, 97 miles an hour for the strikeout. And Rafi Devers in the box, fouling that one away. And as he wanted, he's going to smoke that one. And an effort there by Cabrera, but off the glove. He can't make 323 home runs. And he'll loop, dropping in for a base hit. Devers rounding. The folks in the analytical world think it's all luck. Like runs batted in is luck.
Yeah, over and over by doing stuff like that.
And that's how they become known as good hitters.
Exactly.
Wait, how welcome is that? Should be everybody's model, right?
Yep. Don't forget Charlie Morton. Got that veteran on that.
Number 10, very respectable in there for a strike.
It's all about that development too. This role here as an analyst and being a former player, these guys have remained.
Very much. And that one knocked foul by Tristan Casas. And yeah, you look
into roles on the staff.
3-2 swung on and missed. Casas fans, 2 gone.
As a business owner now and trying to be a CEO and doing all these things, it only helps the players develop. So it's the top down too, the front office, the analytical.
Breu 326 with a home run as runners on the corners. With 2 men out, no score.
Create one plane swings. I'm a firm believer that a lot of the analytics that have been
floated. Charging, it's going to dunk down, and the Red Sox have a run in. Like him.
Yeah, you love that swing there, right? Because if he takes that A swing that we were just talking about, RBI.
In for a strike on Duvall. Yeah, that swing had a little Rafi Devers in it. 2 strikes on Duvall. Adam really scuffling with the bat right now, but he has hit 9 after the nightcap. Cabrera backing up, and he has plenty of room to make the catch.
For the new senior leadership position within the baseball ops department, they hope that he will
as well. A tremendous pro. Didn't work here. Red Sox need to be playing and feel the same way about Chaim Bloom. There's no question about that.
100%. You never attack the character of individuals. Little things like that, but in the end, it's all about winning.
Volpe heading toward the pesky pole, slicing, and that ball's foul. Run this organization to get the Red Sox back to, and the Yankees are going through the same thing.
Somehow, some way. So I think they did the right thing.
Didn't offer.
Want this job.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, down goes Volpe.
Not going to be Theo. Yeah.
I know a lot of Red Sox fans were disappointed when they heard Sam. Well, I may not, but he might.
He might.
Swung on and missed. I mean, remember, he was the grand poop. Great work wherever he's gone. Yeah. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 up and 2 down.
Definitely has the inside info on that one, but
yeah. Here's Peraza hitting 190 without a home run. 1-0. Red Sox, from other organizations who make changes like this, the Red Sox have the resources.
So it's going to be very interesting to see.
High chop, nice scoop by Rafi, and on target. But apparently locally a water main break knocked down by Peraza. He'll have no play at first. Just hasn't been on first base a lot lately as Arias gets in. 189 with 3 home runs. fouled at home plate.
Yeah, King is trying to.
As Story gets back in. So the question is, who plays second base?
I think you can go to the free agent. A few options. But as I've said, for the past 2 years, the offense has not been the issue.
Story not running. Ground ball to third. Peraza fields this one down to Torres and swings it on the foot. Connor Wong. We'll look at a pitch downstairs. I had a chance to chat with him in the Bronx a couple weeks ago. You can tell he's good people.
Yeah, you see his misses too. That he's getting frustrated. Aggressive. That's a hard pitch to get up in the air.
In for a strike. 2-1 on Connor.
For better or worse.
Yeah. Foul ball right in front of Carlos Fabulous down there at third. And a 2-2. Does it automatically mean, because we've had so much rain this year?
Answer for you, OB.
I wish it did too. Swung on a miss for strike 3. Work on that if you don't mind. You
/Clemente 21. And guys, this is Tanner Houck's first start versus the Yankees.
Got that skull there. I mean,
very interesting young man. And yet when you see him on the mound as
like he could have played Val Kilmer.
Indeed. Tombstone, pretty good flick.
Those metal plates next, but the skull has been great for him.
Okay. Ducks were swept by the Yankees in a doubleheader at Fenway while going 0 for 19 in the night.
That second game was rough.
Oh boy. 3 hours 39 minutes of rough. Was tough enough for everybody. That's going to be in there for strike 3. 95 miles an hour. Florial, who singled to begin it, then nearly got doubled. Orison pulled off that splitter, and it's 1-1 to left center, but shallow. Coming on Abreu is Judge. 0 for 1 with a fly out. He'll ground that one right at Rafael Devers and sets Nickel King today. Devers will be next, and then Justin Turner. This one will be hooked down the left field line, hit it for the corner, but a foul ball into the seats. 78 to 13.5 out.
Yeah, reality kind of crept in.
Kansas City is 46 and 101.
That's a great take right there. Wow.
3-2 home. On run.
Hit it.
That ball is off the side of the wall. With his speed, you're thinking inside to Parker. High and tight. Up and in on Raffy, who's Raffy with some very pointed comments after he hit his 30th home run. Post game, pointed comments at himself.
30 and 94. They would say, I would give him yesterday. Just saw it a minute ago too. It's that high fastball. He did a good job of the bat lags. When he's more direct, that ball he hit one in Kansas City.
And he'll take inside for ball 4. So Raffy is on, and he will take one in there for a strike. What Turner does so well, line drive and right into a double play. 1 ball 1 strike on Tristan. 24 home. Liner into center field. It'll settle for a base hit.
To find something that player needs in order to be good.
That'll be in there for strike 3. Now that's a good pitch. 2-2 to Torres. Houston leading the AL West. Pitching.
Slug your way past him.
Line deep to right, backing up Duvall, and it's over his head. Wells with a big swing and a miss. He's lined to short 0 for 1. The other thing, 1 to Wells. Shane Victorino was here. Shane was a Gold Glove center.
About the throwing arm.
Cut on and missed for strike 3. Wells down. Volpe will sting this one, but that's off into the seats. Runner at second, 2-2. Got a piece of it, and it makes sense. I mean,
for a touchdown.
Yep. Runner's going to get back. Story looks him back and throws on to get over the weekend at Rogers Center. That's the next stop. Then it's on to Texas for 2-2 downstairs. 2011.
Yeah.
Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Struck him out with that slider. And they strand that run. Says it's going to make me wear the hat too. 1-2. 1-2 in there for strike 3. Caught him looking, 1 out. Trevor Story reached on an error by the third baseman Peraza, first time up. Coming back from the injury, from the elbow.
Your timing, that's one thing that once you get your timing back, then it's just the feels. It's flowing and getting better. So that's what you're looking for.
It's shallow. Pereira moving over, and he'll put that away. 2 down.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
All right. I think the reload is figuring out what are you trying to do to get better for the next year. What were some of your struggles backside, with the shoulder especially? But he stays tall and behind the ball well each time this year. So that's why I say when you go back into the offseason, it's like, what did you do?
2 Arias down the line, kind of guiding that for the corner, and that's going to drop down onto the track before the game is finally called. Turned into the twin bill today. Fouled at home plate. But we're here. You know, I'd kind of like through the second game. I hear enough of you guys. Swung on a miss, 95 miles an hour to strike him out. 1 man left. 1-0 from Houck. Tended with good numbers in his career against the Yankees. 3-0 in for a strike.
This is the big part right here. Get a little ground ball.
Runner taken off, and it's going to be outside ball 4. So Cabrera walks for the second time.
I just want him to shoot that hole.
1-2.
Now he's moving back a little bit.
And we'll strike him out again. Pereira down looking for the second at bat. Ground ball right to Casas. Down to second for an out. That's all they'll get. Fascinating that Judge and his older brother were both adopted. Tried to hold up, but he went. He's 5 for his last 32. Right by him with some heat. 96 miles an hour to strike him out. Sunny day at last at Fenway. Sox leading 1-0 at the midway point. Was fired today as chief baseball officer. A swing and a miss, and down he goes. Rafaela.
Another great leader in the organization that I feel could take on some of that. So we'll see what happens if they go internally.
Another hot shot. Peraza along the line tracks it down and gets him.